Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Ars Notoria. It's kind of an open world survival crafter, but it seems like it has a little bit more of kind of your open world adventure RPG flair too. Set in obviously a fantasy kingdom with, I saw bandits, I saw undead, I saw magic, so this should be a good time. I should mention it is in early access, so there are going to be some bugs, some design issues, apparently some clipping problems. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully this will remain pretty stable for us, but I should mention it just kind of going into this that this is early access. You should expect missing features, design things that will get kind of smoothed out, and obviously bugs. It's made by Xron Studios, who were kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video. So that, let's dive in, let's make a character and be the most generic man ever. Okay, so I more or less just took the same face, switched the hair up, and made it all purple. Faction neutral class, villager level 1. Sure. So we get to have other characters. So, strafing, turning. Character model will rotate in the direction of the input. Or strafe. Let's do strafe. Ammunition off. Sure, I like that. Parrying indicators on, strong attack indicators, and building menu mode, grid. That's fair. And new world. Normal? Probably normal. I don't think I want to mess around with any of the other ones. Ooh, yeah, we can keep going. Squabo. Bravo. Okay, password. No, max players. 1, it's just me. World seed, day duration, days in season, climate, temperate, fast travel. Global? I'm going to leave it on global. Make this easy. Processing speed, very fast. And then honestly, I think we keep everything else. There's some other stuff that could be fun to play around with, but it doesn't look like it's in the game. Ooh, character being separate from worlds means that I could take a high-level character and throw it into a different world. I like that. That's something that, damn, this immediately started going hard. It's something I liked about Terraria, actually, was that you could, well, there I go. You could have characters that would world hop depending on kind of what you wanted to do, or if you wanted to start over and like redo some quests or various other things. Cripes. Not betting on myself compared to that guy. I'm gonna punch him anyway. Maybe. I'm gonna ask why purple hair? I had purple hair in college. Pinky purple? Oh, alright. We are no longer in that village. Okay, tutorial will guide you through the main. I'm going to disable the pop-up tutorial because I don't know. I guess I'll leave it on. Okay. I think I'm going to just do disable tutorial pop-ups. As long as it's kind of giving me a vague guidance, I can figure it out. I got a fox there, but I think we leave that alone. Or I can just pull it up. So tutorials, chop a small tree. Well, that's a familiar sense. Oh, there it is. Press E while pointing an object to pick it up. Okay. Seems like rocks over here. Oh, this is a familiar feeling. C to open crafting menu, craft. Ooh, pour. Alright. So how do I equip axe? Use 2 quick slot. There we go. Alright, let's start with one of the smaller trees, at least for now. Man, this looks this looks like the kind of game that I would play like back in the late 90s, early 2000s. For some people, I think that would be, I don't know if I'd necessarily say like a detractor. For me, the older a game looks, the more I like it. It's very strange. Ooh, level up my wood cutting skill. Harvesting, wood cutting, +1 point. Okay. Oh, so we can get more wood when destroying objects with a wooden axe. After cutting down a tree, chance to obtain tree seeds. Take things down in fewer hits, or felling a tree recovers stamina and gives wood cutting experience. Let's go for that one, replenishment. I don't know when and how I get other points, but still. Okay, question. Can I... Nope, that's just gone. Okay, so it wants me to create a primitive weapon. Now, do we have to worry about inventory as well? Well, skill level up, wood cutting level 2. guess I'll grab this. Okay, each tree you cut gives you experience points. Next level, skill point spent, bonus points acquired. If you get, like, more points. Oh. Yeah, so you can level each of these up. I was wondering why it was giving me, like, an amount there. Am I actually harvesting anything? No, it's just disappearing. Okay. Well, what else can I make? Stone pickaxe, but I need sandstone. Maybe I can sort it to... Ah, hide undiscovered. There we go, that makes my life easier. Oh, I can make a spear. Sure. Oh. But no, it's training sword. So, let's go for a quarterstaff. Open my inventory up. Breaking down small salt deposits. And, huh. Okay, question is... Okay, rare or better equipment to be harvested. So we'll leave the bigger chest for later. What is this? Oh, it's the fox. What does the fox say? Oh god, it's higher level than me. How do I fight? Main attack. Okay. Block parry, dash attack. Okay. I think we don't combo. Yeah, block or parry. Nope. Okay, the combat system is going to take some getting used to. Well, the fox is still here. I've revived as normal. Has it healed? No. Well, alright. We parried it. Combat system's going to take a little bit of getting used to. But it seems fine. Okay, polearm. Rend. Slash enemies twice. Dealing damage, applying bleed. Strike your enemies with a puncturing attack. It does damage, applies rupture. We don't know what rupture does. Very powerful piercing strike. Enemy is ruptured. 100% bonus damage for each stack of negative effects on this enemy. Or sidestep. I think I'm going to go for the rend for now. So main... Oh, I see. So main combo... Cool. Well, I have no way to heal. Oh. Can also harvest this. Well, I've got some resources. Okay, assign attribute points. This is going to take a little bit of doing. There's also magic, which I'm definitely going to want to look into. Ah, here we go. So strength increases melee, physical block, crit. Range damage, crit, magic arts, duration, constitution, health and health regen. I think I'm going to just go for that for now. Okay. B to build a campfire. Cannot build while enemies are nearby. Probably means that fox over there. Okay, so we can make a tree stump. Rest by the campfire's warmth. A tree trunk bench. A pelt. Campfire needs sandstone, so we should probably go looking for some more rocks. I'm kind of loving just how intense I am about this quarterstaff. Did I not harvest that? I suppose not. Okay. Yeah, we want to find some rocks so I can actually build a pickaxe. But I don't know if we're going to be so lucky. We might want to get some endurance, too. Fiber cotton seeds. Yeah, it's useful. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to wander around waving my hand at bushes for a second. Oh, because they're giving me logs, which we need. Okay, there's some more rock. Yeah, we don't level up our ability to... C for crafting. Okay, so we want to do stone pickaxe. Need one more sandstone. Okay, summoning. Okay. Was not expecting that. 2 quick slot. Can I move them? Yes. Okay. Yeah, because I want to have a pickaxe so I can actually bust into this. I have a gaping side wound, and it is very funny. Okay, so hammer. Suitable to break down small rocks. Small deposits of various resources. Sickle for harvesting wild plants. Extra speed. Oh, scythe. Wild plants and herbs. I don't know how much we need to care about those. Okay, so I could make a hunter's hood. Yeah. We'll want to look around for some basic stuff. Ah, I can also make some poultices to heal. Okay, equip the hood. I look very goofy. And quick slot to heal. Oh, interesting. So just pressing E has me auto harvest. That's nice. Saves me a lot of immediate effort. Okay, so if I take a look at skills, if we go back to harvesting. Oh, no, we haven't leveled any of that up. Science? Oh boy. Okay. Well, it wanted me to make a campfire. So we're making a campfire. Cook any food. Fox meat. Mushroom? Okay. Can be used for rituals. Let's see. I had to open inventory. Bonus to fitness, bonus to health, bonus to IC. So it gives me a status effect. Ah, I can see it on my bar. Okay. Well, we have another one of these carts. I should probably check them out. They actually do seem to have things in them. Oh. There's another rat. Yeah, still have yet to figure out how the parrying system works, but everything else feels good. Okay, interact. So we got some wheat from that. Okay, so the carts are actually kind of good. Oh, and the mini-map in the top right is actually telling me where a lot of things are that I should keep an eye out for. So rocks and other things. Okay, so if we go back to harvesting, we can see that reaping. Yep. Increases experience gain when harvesting fibers, grants a chance to collect extra fiber. Speed using a sickle. Collecting fibers provides a chance to get extra resources. So we can also increase the amount of fibers harvested. All fiber plants have durability increased, but provide more resources. Okay, so that's actually pretty substantial. Oh, right. More than anything else. Gathering, woodcutting, quarrying, but that's hammer. Well, I guess I'm just going to make one of everything. Yeah, that's why we weren't switching. So it seems like just having one of every tool does the trick. And having the correct tool for the job gives you better points. Okay, so this is gathering. Harvesting herbs, speed, seeds. I think I'm gonna go for growing. Okay, doesn't look like I can get the next tier. Oh, maybe it gets icy. 1 skill point, 2 skill points, 3 skill points, 4. I guess I'll just get that for the time being. Okay. I'm getting better at this whole parrying thing, actually. I am actually finding this quite delightful. Let's see. It looks like the resources there are out. Can I actually check? Cotton. Let's go this direction. Yeah, the map is pretty good at telling me where resources are. The combat is clunky, but in a charming way. We're gonna need a torch, though. Oh, hold up. Let's make a, scythe and a sickle. And a knife. Because, yeah, we will auto-select the correct tool. And I think we get more of whatever the requisite resources out. New tutorial for magic. Basics. Lesser Holy Shard. Whoop. Okay, magic art unlocked. Ars Notoria. Anything else down here? Yes. Eventually we're going to have to worry about inventory space, but at least right now, we're doing good. Yeah, there was a thing in the back. Enchantment crystals. Okay. I am immediately overwhelmed, but having a good time. Okay, this lets me learn Holy Arrow. Sure. Let's also make a torch, because we're probably going to need that. Okay, so first and foremost, I don't need these in the quick slots, actually. Custom weapon handle. I also have a cleaver. Doesn't seem like it's particularly good. Uses a decoration. Some of these I probably just want to sell. Okay. Let's see about being a wizard. We have more carts. Oh, let's actually head back to the cart that we were at earlier that the fox attacked me in. Because I bet I can actually loot this for potatoes and pears. Object's already been investigating. Nearby enemies are on the move. Rat. Oh, Q to lock target. So that's going to be helpful. Let's look around. This looks like primitive iron arms. Oh, iron. Build a tent, they say. I'm sorry, I'm too busy being a resource goblin. I love this. I see a tent over there. Like, I don't necessarily have any kind of plan. I'm just along for the ride. That might be a bandit more than anything else. But we already know potentially that there's no risk at dying. I might also just be able to run away. Oh, is it control? No, control is crouch. What is the dodge button? Hold up. Oh, we also have investigate? Oh. Yo. Okay, that's definitely an enemy. Are you? Oh, no. They're level 14. I think I'll leave that. I might be able to. I might be able to kill him with kiting. But I'm pretty sure if he touches me, I am dead. On the flip side, I am winning. Looks like there might be a stun meter, too. Two can play at this game. Oh, never mind. Ow. Ow. Oh, no. I didn't realize poulticing yourself would lock you in place for a while. All right, let's not do that. Inventory. Well, I've leveled up again. So endurance, stamina regeneration might actually be really good. Finesse, focus points. I don't know what focus is. Health, stamina, focus. So magic. Dodge duration. Still haven't figured out the dodge button. Well, I guess I'm just going to be running around with a gaping side wound for a while. And I guess that's fine. Let's build a tent, seeing as the game actually wants me to do this. Damn, that's a big tent. Place a pelt inside tent. Set respawn. And rest? Sure. I mean, I have, like, infinite holes in my body. Oh. Well, well, what do we have here? A stranger sitting pretty in the middle of nowhere, smelling of smoke and blood. Care to explain yourself? I'm not looking for trouble, just trying to survive. The bandits, they hit Lindale. I was there when it happened. Lindale, eh? We saw what was left of it. A pile of ash and bones, and here you are, alive without a scratch. Funny how that works. Wish I could tell you how I got out. One moment I was in the village, the next, woke up in the woods. Someone must have dragged me out, but I don't remember who, or why. Convenient. You expect us to just believe you blacked out and woke up in the middle of nowhere. Sounds like a bandit's tale to me. Believe what you want. I've got no reason to lie. If I were one of them, do you think I'd be sitting here waiting for you to find me? I'd be long gone or putting a knife in your back. Look at you, skinny as a stray dog and half as threatening. You're too weak to be one of the bandits. That much is clear. You're innocent. You won't mind coming with us. The commander will sort this out. We're getting plotted. Oh no. No, they took my hat. It's okay. So you're the one they dragged out of the woods. You say you're from Lindale. What happened there? Bandits attacked at dawn. They slaughtered anyone who fought back, burned what they couldn't steal. Some villagers were dragged off. Prisoners, maybe. Took prisoners. Unusual. Bandits don't normally bother unless there's something valuable, but Lindale's gone now. Which means you're here, and that makes you my problem. Well, if they're survivors, shouldn't you send guards to search for them? They could still be out there alive. We've got no men to spare, chasing shadows, and the Enthralled are at our gates. Every blade counts. These twisted creatures, eyes glowing like cursed lanterns, skin etched with burning marks, are spreading faster than we can cut them down. The Sovereign's decree is clear. Every able body soul from the surrounding villages is to be recruited. Lindale was on that list, and now so are you. And what if I refuse? What if I've had enough of blood and fire? Refuse. Deserters don't last long around here. You join, you fight, or you disappear. Simple as that. Rather die than join your ranks will be available in the Damned Legion update. Ooh, okay. Good choice. Report to the Battlemaster near the obstacle course, just beyond the training camp, and that long-walled structure you can't miss. He's gathering new recruits. Tell him I sent you, and don't make me regret wasting my breath on you. You might want to check in with the quartermaster. I hear you've got a knack for putting things together. That could come in handy around here. I feel like there should be an option for this game where you just don't camp. You, like, wander off and go so far that they can't find you. Okay, I'm actually really digging this. It's kind of like a weird mix between Morrowind and I don't know what. Ah, a new face. Welcome to the glorious chaos of the training camp. Need something patched up, or are you just here to admire my impeccable organization skills? Who exactly are you? The one-woman salvation of this camp. Betty at your service. Quartermaster, supply wrangler, and occasional miracle worker. If it's broken, lost, or needed yesterday, I'm your best hope. Looks like you're the one actually keeping this place from falling apart, literally. Aw, flattery will get you, well, probably in a slightly less patched up uniform. But seriously, someone's got to keep these soldiers from marching into battle half naked. Might as well be me. I'll try not to add to your workload. I like you. Most recruits just drag their shredded gear to me like it's my fault they decided to wrestle a thorn bush. You got manners. How does someone your age get this position? By being twice as clever and 3 times as stubborn as the old quartermaster? Also, I may have demonstrated how his lost supplies were ending up in his private stash. Commander said you might have a job that needs doing. That old bear is right about one thing. The patrol mentioned how you set up a proper spot out in the wild. Fire, shelter, space to rest. With a watchtower here falling apart. The floor is rotted and walls are missing. And the cover is long gone. Someone with building skills could patch it up good as new. Only snag is no supply shipments from the city have come through yet. Lumber and rope are scarce, so you'll have to make do with what you find. Sounds like a plan. I'll take care of it. That's the spirit. I knew you'd have some fight left in you. We'll all breathe easier once that lookout's back in shape. Got any supplies to spare? I've got odds and ends tucked around every corner. Fabrics that's seen better banners, rope that's held up a gallows or two, flasks that don't leak much, torches, wool, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so she sells stuff, which is kind of useful, because I think I want to sell these. Because, like, basket really isn't that helpful. Okay, so she does sell a flask, which would be helpful. The rest of this stuff I think I can make do without. How much money do I have? Probably not much. Do I have any? I don't know. We'll leave it for later. I'll do other quests. Okay, something about an obstacle course. So I also see a board in the center of town over here. Anything I can interact with? Some waystone, probably. Quests. Herbal secrets. Training camp. Let's see. Camp's healer needs specific herbs and rare mushrooms for remedies. Sure. And then dish worth the chase. Let's see. Go fight a boar. Sure. Okay, where's the next guy? Just follow the arrow. I was kind of hoping I could skip a lot of this on-rail stuff, but hey, it's fine. I'm sure this is just going to get us past some of the basic tutorialization, like dodging. Do I still have, like, a massive amount? This is concerning. I have many wounds. Hello? Are you the guy? I'm here to report the commander sent me. New recruit? Good. We're running out of bodies to throw at the Enthralled. Don't worry, I'll make a soldier out of you, whether you like it or not. Better soldier than most already. Just point me at the Enthralled and I'll show you what I can do. Now, I'll do my best, sir. I'm here to learn. Don't think your best will be enough. Don't expect time to learn. Out there in the wild, nobody will wait for you to catch up. Push you harder than you've ever been pushed. Now get moving. Where am I getting moving to? Okay. Does he want me to go in here? Okay. One of them. Okay. This is actually a fun tutorial. Don't really know what it's teaching me apart from just, like, it's a fun obstacle course. Oop. Spacebar near an obstacle to vault or climb. Okay. I'm running out of stamina. This is why I should probably invest at least a little bit in endurance. Question, can I loot this barrel back here? No. What? There's another one. I like sliding. That is a good feel. Unfortunately, I definitely did get a little slowed down by certain things. Not enough stamina. There we go. Okay, endurance. Yeah, when in doubt, level endurance a bunch. Whip, 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 whip. Okay. Well, I got it. 2 minutes. Not great. But not terrible. Not bad for a first try, but not bad won't keep you alive out there. You need to train harder, faster, smarter. Push yourself more. You'll regret it where it counts. Completed the course, but only running and climbing will save you out there. Now it's time for the next phase. Combat practice. At the training grounds just outside the camp. Near the finish line of the obstacle course. You'll learn the basics with the other recruits and don't think this is getting easier. Now move. Fair enough. Okay, where's this one? I have no idea. I don't know if they explained. Ooh, region map. So I could also just fast travel. Sick. That's so convenient. I'm still not quite sure what the middle mouse button, or not the middle mouse button, what the dodge button is. I don't know. Wait. Oh. Is that the, like, side of my mouse? There it is. It just looked like a sack, and I was confused. Battlemaster sent me to complete combat training. Said I should report here to learn the basics. Basics, huh? Let's see if you can hold a weapon without poking your own eye out. Over there, Brack's got your choices. 3 melee, training sword, club, quarterstaff. 3 range, pistol, rifle, hand mortar. Pick your poison. Got it. Start slow. Pair up with a recruit who still has the most of their teeth. Focus on form, not flailing. Alright. Where's the Bracks? Here? Okay, wooden club. Shield. Okay. We have primitive mortar. Rifle or pistol? No, hand cannon. Fire lance. Mortar. Oh. It combusts. I think I'm going to grab the pistol. I could grab more, but I don't think I need it. Did I actually grab it? No, doesn't look like I did. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, added it to my equipment slot. Uh-oh. Well. Aspects collected, huh? I think I'm gonna keep pushing stamina for a bit. We can also change my appearance. Didn't realize the basket was a weapon. Okay. Okay. Learn a strong attack and use a quick slot key to activate it. Oh, yeah. Combat. Pole arm. Strong attack. Hit enemies with the back of your spear. Oh, so main combo, alt combo, I don't know. Use hotkey 4 for a strong attack. I see. Oh, left shift to evade. Right mouse button as soon as they begin their attack, and the yellow icon appears. Okay. Seems like dodging is actually kind of tricky. There's kind of a delay on it. Whereas parrying just seems pretty natural. Oops. Now what? Okay, open the class tab in your inventory. Oh. Okay, learn class. Classes. Swordsman, Vanguard, Lancer, Scout, Marksman, and Grenadier. Oh, so magic is not included as part of one of these. Or maybe it is. Okay. One-on-one duels. Blunt weapon, sturdy shield. Lancer. Sweeping attacks, precise thrusts, good for multiple foes. Scout. Pistols, relying on speed and evasive maneuvers. Marksman. And Grenadier. So, elusive strikes. Opening blow, Vanguard. Increase damage by 20% of your current block percentage. Okay. Shield attacks have larger area of effect, apply build-up twice as fast. Blocking 3 attacks with shield stores energy. It can use for a... Okay. What about swordsman? Third fast attack with sword does extra damage. Strong attack restores 20% of your max stamina. That's actually really good. I think I'm going to have to go sword. Okay, where's the entrance? I mean, I can do it. Because, yeah. If I equip quarterstaff torch, where did that pistol go and how do I use it? Probably also throw on the shield. Is it gone? Or no, it's back here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess it won't let me do anything. I guess we just learn swordsman. The third attack does bonus damage in the area around. Oh. Other ability becomes unusable. I think it's still worth it. Didn't trip over your own feet. That's a start. Still stomping around like the ground owes you something, though. But hey, no one died. Small mercies. I'll keep working on the feet. Better than working on a grave. Survival's not about holding the line. It's about putting the other bastard in the dirt before he does it to you. You're getting there. Commander wants a word now that you're not flailing at straw dummies. Any idea what he wants? Not my place to ask. Not yours to delay. He's in his tent. Go now before he sends someone to drag you in by the ear. Can somebody do something about the multiple gaping wounds in my body? I'm full health, but this still concerns me. Okay, do I have any resources? I don't know. Can I look at, inventory, factions, other things? We have more of these. Yeah, so you can spend more to boost these abilities a bunch. I do have my shield. I wonder if you can actually mix and match some of the effects, because I think the blunt weapon class had some that was like block a bunch of attacks and get a bonus. Question, is this something I can just yoink? Yes. Yeah, I don't know how lootable everything is in the area. Oop. Okay, don't loot the area. Good to know. Or don't get caught looting the area. Where's the... Oh, he's asleep. Save game? I don't think he really has much of merit in here. Like, a little bit of food? I don't know what this thing is. Aspect of perseverance, endurance. Okay. So the survivor from Lindale. Sergeant says you didn't completely embarrass yourself in training. More than I expected. I'd go to motivation. Revenge, hope? Doesn't matter. What does? My scouts report movement near the ruins of Lindale. Bandits. Likely the same rats who burned it. They didn't leave empty-handed. Prisoners, your people maybe. You're sending men to investigate? I've got thrice cursed enthralled clawing at our borders and have my forces spread thinner than butter on beggar's bread. I'll not stop you from going. Take any recruits foolhardy enough to join you. Just know this, if you're caught, there will be no rescue. The Holy Guard can't spare the bodies. Then I'll make sure we don't get caught. You've got the right instinct. Don't let it turn into recklessness. You're dismissed. Oh. Solo. Control one character, more stamina focus, more effect build up, and reduce damage taken. Or switch between 4 characters. Parties defeated only when the last... Yeah, let's go for party. Solo could be good, but if I'm going to go magic, having a couple of meat shields is kind of handy. Ah. Okay, so full roster, I see, I need more reputation. So I guess we just have Dominic. Tab between my squad members. Wait. Oh, guide? You mean it's not a party? Okay. I'm gonna go back to main menu. I think I was hoping it would be a group, but if I'm just swapping between party members, like various individuals, I think I might want to stick with just one guy. Hopefully it didn't autosave. Because I had saved right before I turned that quest in. That is one panicked looking horse in the loading screen. I love it. Okay, I was correct. He's here and asleep. Okay. Oh, gift. Is it here? Damn it. No available recruits. Might have broken things. Quests. Okay, speak with the commander. Lost home. Oh. So I think I broke it by reloading, unfortunately. Is it L for quest log? Skills, classes, map, travel to respawn, N for magic. Guide. Yeah, is there a way that I can swap to solo mode? Because I think that's the one thing I would love to see if this has it. I can make do without. Oh, game difficulty, normal. Traps difficulty, normal. Oh, single click harvesting. I'm just gonna go for that. Make my life easier. Oh, squad setup. Solo, perfect. Well, now I've forgotten how to open up the quests thing. Zone editing mode. Nope, that's not it. Actions, resources, vault. I for inventory. Oh, resources. P to hide cursor. Okay, J. J for journal, of course. Okay. War table cannot be used. Okay, so I think I'm going to go back to settings. We're going to switch it to party. Full roster. Yeah, the problem is there's no available recruits. I should have looked at my settings before I reloaded. Okay, well here's the thing. We don't have to do the main story. We've done it for a while, but it's not like they're going to drag me kicking and screaming back. Instead, we've got other things. Like this one. Let's go gather some mugwort. And other resources. Because I appreciate the fact that it kind of put me on rails for a bit and told me like, hey, here's a bunch of things that you can do. I also would like to just focus on playing the game for a little while. I don't know why this was all bright and shiny. I think it's just more sandstone. Oh, right. I don't have to keep pressing E. There we go. Boost quarrying. Let's see if we can find some things to fight. Oh, skill unlocked sword. I've unlocked the sword. Okay, E to quick loot. I see some more foxes over here. Yeah, that seems pretty effective. So what's up? What's the deal with this thing? Rat skull and mushrooms. All right. I already looted that, right? Yeah. Let's just wander the heck off. Where was I found? I was just over here. Do I want to fast travel to my respawn point? It's slightly tempting. It seemed like there was a lot of stuff out here. But I don't think it strictly matters. I think we can just wander. I think what I do need to do is actually do some base building sooner than later. Because we found iron. It wouldn't be a bad idea to look for some more. Ooh, what the heck are you? That's not a fox. Right, and I hold it for the combo. More magic art unlocks. Ooh, lesser fire shard and a fire glyph. Okay, already been looted. Not finding a whole lot of immediate resources around here. I actually really wish the mini-map circle was bigger. Maybe that's something that we get access to at a later date. I also love the fact that, yeah, I could throw on a basket as a cosmetic. There we go. Recipes unlocked. Hazel. Oh. That's a bear? How bold am I? Not overwhelmingly bold. Let's take a look at what skills I have. Okay. Bleed to all enemies in front of you. Yeah, do I want to just have the full 4-hit combo? Probably. Okay, what else do we have? Mining. Increases the ore amount from... Yeah, let's just go for those two. Ow. And yeah, we're finding a bunch of soul shards, which are kind of interesting. I'll have to look at it in a second. Quarrying. I'm probably just going to focus on those two for the time being. It's this one. Extra 10% chance to obtain fuel when harvesting stone deposits. That's kind of good. Yeah, speed, extra experience. More resources. We'll go for the fuel. What about reaping? Yeah, let's get seeds. We haven't looked into smithing, construction, or science. What about magic arts? Holy magic. We have holy arrow. Okay. Yeah, there's the bear, but the bear's not really a concern. So I'd have to kill the bear if I want to get that. I'm gonna leave it. I see a tent over here that might be something. Not a lot of resources, though. Oh, this is just the training course. We've been here. Yeah, I found the iron ore. I don't know. Let's just wander into the woods. Oh, we've leveled up again, too. Inventory. Special. I mean, honestly, this might actually be one of the few games where going for strength seems good. I really like that parry, is the main thing. It has a ton of potential. What I should probably consider for this is actually... Let's see if I can get some seeds. Because it wouldn't be insane to try and build a garden. Okay, it does feel like the interaction... I feel like this should have an AoE to it, rather than one node at a time. Especially because it gets a little fiddly. There we go. It gets a little fiddly around, like, nodes that you've already harvested. Did we actually get any seeds from that? Oh, I have 28 gold. Bunch of potatoes, poultices, rat trophy. Needs to be placed on a trophy stand or attached to a horse saddle. Huh. That's all items. Oh, resources. Okay, so we can see how much I have. Herbs, seeds. We actually have mugwort and cotton seeds. So that is a consideration if I want to. Is build a small base and farm for a couple of these things. It might take a while to go, though. Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah. So pressing E to interact with these switches to the sickle. It does have an AoE, I just can't be using the E interact, as it doesn't like that. Nope, more iron. I haven't found much for fuel. It seems like it's faster if I'm actually holding left click to interact, but that might just be a me thing. Okay, harvesting, mining. Okay, harvested ore deposits do come back, slowly. Amount of seeds from fibers and the growth speed. Alright, there's a cart. And a fox. There we go. That hurt. And this is why I've been investing at least somewhat aggressively. Is that a horse? That might be a horse. I have no idea if I can actually ride it. Just free softwood. And, ooh. Oh, it's a cart. Cart with a mine. I might actually... Yeah, we have a horse here. Can I just... Horse? If I can just horse, it doesn't seem like it. However, being next to a horse node is not a terrible idea. Oh, right. What am I doing? green shiny rat? There's a green rat. Hold up. I'm full health. Okay. There it is. It is a green rat. Okay. Oh, they're pretty vulnerable. If I just hit them. Okay. Might as well grab whatever's in the cart. And then, was there something over... Ah, there is. Back up. Farming is apparently moves me forward constantly. I don't think there's anything else to grab, but that's okay. I think I'm going to set up a basic base here. I cannot build where there's enemies nearby. Is a horse an enemy? If so, I am confused. Because I'm pretty sure every bit of media I've ever seen or played has pretty much made horses out to be friend and only friend. Okay, wood cutting. I mean, just provides more. Can I get this? Yeah. I'll just build my base on the other side of this. Unless, of course, it's the iron mine itself that counts as an enemy. I figure like this whole area is kind of a nice hillside. Easy to work with. I have no idea if I need a water source. Like, the weird part is this is a open world RPG that borrows heavily from the survival sandbox genre, but actually blends them pretty well. There's a decent amount of systems to play around with, and I like the fact that there's so many different skills to work with, even if many of them are just kind of functionally the same, just like a different target. It just feels good. Okay, I can build here. So let's start with a campfire. Let's build a cooking pot. Let's see. Could also do a cauldron. Storing food and other items near the campfire. Tree stump. Okay, so it's storage for other food bits. Okay. Cook one of those. Fried rat meat. Fair enough. Oh, we made all of the rat meat. Okay, why don't I throw in potato? Meat with vegetables. Fresh salad. Okay, vegetable dishes. I mean, I'll cook a pear, baked pear. Blueberries. Blueberry jam. Okay, can I check? Is it consumables? Yeah, so what else do we have? Baked pear, we have an onion. Roasted onion. Apple? I was gonna bake everything, I suppose. Lettuce? Roasted lettuce, but why? Roasted potato. Okay, so it looks like the answer is just cook freaking everything. Let's see. Yeah, won't let me make more of those. And that's fine. Some level of, like, recipe selection would be lovely. Oh, it just tells me how many I'm making. That's fine. Okay, so now that I've done that, we have bedding. Sleeping bag, but it requires more cotton fabric. What else do we have? I mean... Yeah, so I can make bigger tents. Where's the... Mine's over there. Guess I'm just going to live in this shack. Durability 2, durability 4. To respawn here. We could rest, but what else do we have? Bags, stand, construction. Oh, so I can make actual, like, flat stuff. Furniture and harvesting. Okay, here we go. Processing common lumber, wood into lumber. Herbalism, resin tapping tool, oil press, miner. What I need is this, but I need peat. Common stone and blocks. Stone storage. The heck do you get peat from? Okay. Looks like I'm going to need the circular saw, though. I'm going to set it up over here. Or actually, build... delete? Okay, we get the stuff back. Construction. Can I make just a flat ground? There we go. Toast the fire rat. Here's the question. I really wish this would let me actually merge with the ground. Yeah, it's sandstone floor, lawn? No, that just lets me put it on top. Yeah, what I want to be able to do is merge this with the ground so I don't... Small zone. Oh, faction members can do assigned tasks. Yeah, because it can float. Oh, it can go underneath. I just want to have like a kind of wide, flat area that I can work with. I'll leave my encampment over here, but the rest of this, I think, can be base. It's ugly, but it's enough. Okay, harvesting, lumberjack, circular saw. Hopefully at some point we can put walls on this. How much do I have? That'll do. Okay, weaver. Cotton? Leather rack. Let's see. Hide. Fox pelt, rat pelt. Okay. Rope walk. Common fibers into rope. Loom. Fiber storage. Fabric storage. Mill. Hitman farmer. Okay, farming. Bushes, trees, hazel. So I can regrow these kind of anywhere. I think we're going to put them on this side. Get them here. Wow. Okay, now I'm out of seeds. Mugwort. I wonder if there's a way that I can interact with these. Oh, okay, so that just gets me the mugwort seed back. Okay, then I'm just going to throw the wheat over here. Looks like we only got 3. Not enough resources. And a hazel bush. Got fences, gates, some other things. Storage platforms. Oh. Could actually be useful. But I think this is really all I've got for the time being. Let's go back, take a look at this. Move that over. Move this over. Move the buckskin over. Okay, question is, can I make anything now that I've done this? Hunter's axe. Counts as a blunt weapon, I suppose. Chaos staff. Ah, but I just need more logs. So I just need, oh, fiber. And we could actually make a full set of hunter's gear. Tool bag needs something. Okay, peat is the question. Where do you get peat from? Oh. And now we see where a lot more stuff is. Q for the quick menu. Destroy. Oh, paint. Some other things. I'll leave that. So, question. Now, I can mark something, but that's not helpful. Oh, can you see if a resource is respawned based on the circle around it? And I can also mark it for later. What are these things I can loot? Treasure map, windmill. Something killed the horse? Oh no. Or no, the horse is just asleep. There you are. That was a holy rat. So does that actually mean that the minecart's already respawned? I will keep that in mind. Yeah, I want to see how the farming works in this. There's more enemies? Maybe. Okay. Did I finish mining this? Yeah, this is toasted. Got mugwort. Guess let's head over this direction. We'll just find something. Oh, there's a camp. Encampment. Oh, you again. Nope. Let's leave that well enough alone. Yeah, I'm just not geared enough for that. He's still chasing me. I love this ping. Oh my god, he's still just going for me. Ooh. There's Pete. Oh, field deposits can only be... So I need a hauling machine. This thing. Okay. Well, they had fiber near them, but... I kind of ran away. Wheat. Those are just pretty flowers. Guess I could go back. Raspberry. I think this is more wheat. No, never mind. This is cotton. Back up just a smidge. I feel like harvesting should have a much bigger AoE. But that's okay. All right, so where's this peat? So that's what peat looks like. Do we have any near our base? No. Still. Really good to know where it is. Really good to know how to build it. Here's the rat. There we go. I guess it means I should probably also grab whatever's in the cart. Okay. And then let's just chop some trees for a little bit. Because I might as well make that hauling machine. We're going to need it. Large quantities of it, really. Let's go for this one, too. Honestly, I might want to consider putting points into the speed harvesting more than anything else. Well, I don't know. Hard to say. I guess I'll put a point into it. Cut trees, drop more seeds, regrow faster. Increase obtained wood. Yeah. There we go. Let's just mine the rest of the iron since we're here. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we had a couple of points. Yeah, I'm just going to snag those. Probably should have gotten it earlier, but hey. The thing is, like, these are all really low-hanging fruit low-hanging fruit skill points that generally are good for me. Iron ore storage is full. I guess I have too much. Okay, so I want to build a hauling machine on this thing. On it? I suppose? Okay. 100% efficiency plus 1 peat every 2 minutes. Ooga. Yeah, can I build a second one of these? Cannot be placed within range of another one. Oh. I wonder if it was one of those where I could actually split up several hauling machines. Maybe. Well, we have a cave here. I'm a weak little fighty boy, but I'm not going to say no to raiding a cave. Okay. Well, we didn't take too much from that. Not iron? Nope, it is iron. I guess we just used some of it. Come on. I do notice my character sometimes doesn't want to interact, which is a little tricky. Okay, inventory. Consumables. What do we have? Stamina regen. Eat the meat and vegetables. Equip the shield. Okay. Skills. Reaping. Let's see. Farming. Yeah, we definitely just want more seeds. And mining. Go for the speed. But what I really want is sword. Oh. So Lash is a heavy attack. Puncture all enemies along your path. And splitting attack. Ooh. I only have a skill point. So I guess I'll just grab that one. There we go. Is this all iron? Yeah, copper is rare. This might just be more iron. Yeah. What else do we have in here? Got my shield back out. Got plenty of those. Seems like caves are kind of... There we go. I don't know why they're so full of foxes. There we go. Definitely gonna have to level some of these things up. I'm still kind of feeling inventory. Still kind of feeling just putting a bunch of points into Constitution. I need a lot of points for it to like really make a noticeable difference in my health regen. Okay. I feel like the AoE in which you can trigger your attacks is maybe a little small. Come on, squeakers. What? Oh. Damn it. And maybe what I should consider is actually just using... Ooh. That didn't work. Okay. Recipes unlocked. Mystic Reliquary. Alright. Cave goes on a while. Wow. Poison Staff actually is vaguely interesting and useful. Unfortunately, it's like a really big cave with a ton of resources that I, unfortunately... Come on. There we go. Yeah, really big cave with a ton of resources. I'm just going to move these up. We're not using these. Yeah, we're not really doing much here. Ooh. Bad timing to put that away. Okay, we run. I was trying to parry him, and then I pressed the wrong button a couple of times, and then I also just wasn't hitting him. But it's fine, I'm running around with a basket on my head. I should probably go get some fiber and heal. Question is, can I actually just warp out? No. It was a hope and a dream. Tons of resources. Like, raw resources, obviously. But still goodies for me to go for at a later date. Okay. Oh. So, fun fact about the peat thing. I don't have to do anything about it. I just let it go. That's convenient. Are my plants grown? No. Okay, some wheat. Some other things. There's a bunch of cotton. Well, maybe I have enough to make some armor? Yes. And then I need more buckskin and more cotton for that. But it's at least something. Bonus to melee damage, bonus to health, poise recovery, piercing resistance. I am a weak babby man with a basket on my head. Technically, it's a hood. I'll take it. Okay, so now what do we do? Well, what skills do I have? $280 damage, 350. I'm gonna swap those. Enemy is bleeding, does bonus damage. Useful. Okay, harvesting, smithing. Oh, that's what I was gonna try and build. This chunker. I wonder if it has area of effect crafting. I certainly hope so. Okay. Yeah, all this iron ore that I've been hurting. Can I put in more? The answer is no. I'm going to let that go for a little while. We're just going to adventure this a ways. Is it just me or am I looking even more wounded? Oh gosh, I've been going for far too long. I guess I will probably stop here and fight the horror rat. Ability is on cooldown. I didn't even get to use it. Well, it's fine. Anyway, yeah, I adore this. This is actually really good. I'd mentioned the possibility for like bugs or other small issues. I think my biggest complaint mostly is just the combat's a little clunky. I kind of wish just left click would trigger a swing, and it seems like half the time it kind of doesn't. It's a little fiddly. But like overall, it's actually a very solid experience, start to finish. Are you a thief? I'm like, oh, never mind. He's got a gun. Serpentine. Serpentine. They're right next to the cotton too. Once again, I found what I'm looking for far too late. Anyway, might as well mention at this point that Ars Notoria is available now on Steam, so if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It's a genuinely good time. It's a little rough around the edges, and it definitely looks like it was made 20 years ago, but on the flip side, I like that. I like games that look old, that don't try to look like newfangled, super fancy, high definition, whatever you want to call it. Something that just looks kind of nice, quaint, well put together, and has like a solid visual identity, no matter what era it's from. Okay, he's slowly sauntering home. He is right next to the cotton. Come on, sir. Don't notice me. I am here for your cotton. Thank you. All right. Well, anyway, I just want the cotton and the seeds. I don't know what that noise is on the right. I feel like I'm gonna get hit by like a gazillion bees. Oh right, there was that one quest that had an issue. But it's okay. I mean, like, the easiest thing I could do is just make a new character, skip the tutorial, camp, and then continue on. Oh yeah, there's bees up there. Hold up. Time to make mistakes. Okay. So you cannot harvest honey with holy magic. Fair enough. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to play just a little bit more of this. I realized as I was stopping that I actually did miss an amount of stuff. Namely, Drainage Pump allows you to just harvest automatic harvesting of common ore in a large radius. Common wood in a large radius. The one thing I need to look into is processing of common stone into blocks. So we're going to need this, so I'm going to have to go chop some trees. But I might actually be able to full auto through an amount of basic content. We are going to need a better axe. Oh, but we can get the iron axe. Okay. Yeah, just, I know we're kind of stuck in the early game here, and I'm not going to be able to go, like, too far, especially if, like, the story is potentially... I actually have no idea where I stand on the main story, but it also does kind of seem like you can just say no. You know, you have this whole plot line of this, you know, evil undead faction kind of coming after you. But it seems possible that I can actually just kind of subvert that and avoid it entirely. Okay, so no combat, harvesting. So we got one in reaping, one in gathering. I only have one skill point though. What I need is seeds. So amount of seeds obtained. Oh, it increases the amount of seeds obtained by fibers and their growth. Yeah, I want that one, but I'm gonna need more skill points. I guess for both of these. Because yeah, I'd like to go full farmer here, rather than having to run around. We also haven't figured out how to get red mushrooms. Or have we? I might have actually cooked them. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's a way for me to list them. Okay. let's finish chopping this tree for just a couple of trees for a bit. Oh, there's woodcutting level 2. Skills. Back to woodcutting. Cut trees drop more seeds and regrow faster. Let's grab that one. Because I'm not... Does that mean that trees that I cut down just kind of in the environment will come back? Maybe. But let's get ourselves some basic tools, because I think I can make, maybe, an iron pickaxe and an iron axe, and that's probably going to speed things along. We just need to build some stuff. So lumberjack miner. Ingot storage, ore storage, stamp mill. Okay. Boost common ore processing speed and enables auto-loading. Okay. Mining shaft. Harvesting common metals. Common precious metals from deposits. Oh. Well, we've got iron ore? Sure. Let's go check that out. Because I should be able to just build it now. Let's see if this works. Not enough resources nearby. Copper ore. Okay. Delete. Well, do we have any iron that I haven't destroyed yet? We do have the area inside the inn. Oh, can I do this? Let's conjure the fox. Or maybe we just have to hit the fox. I have no idea. I mean, I do need as much as I can get from that. Okay. Looks like I might have grabbed all the immediate resource nodes. Well, easy thing I can do is actually go in here and actually check out this mine. Ooh, this is a right proper mine. With... Okay. Brigands. I'm gonna die, though. Yeah, unfortunately, I am still kind of garbage. So let's leave that. Okay. So, right. Any of these that is currently darkened, I cannot build at. They have been depleted. So we have a whole bunch of iron ore and a peat thing out there. Oh, if I want copper ore, I got it. Okay. So I don't think I can build a mining shaft. Maybe? Maybe I can. I guess, do we want to just run all the way over here? Sure. It's not that far away. Because we can always teleport back home when we need to. I'm going to run over here and I'm going to try and build one of these mine shafts next to it. It might be one of those that we actually want to build. Probably not next to that guy. I should get strong enough that I can fight them, but I think I'm going to need gear and equipment to do so. Because, yeah, my other alternative is I need pitch. That's the tricky part. There's... Let's see. Yeah, hard to kite enemies here. There we go. Oh, I can go into first-person mode for shooting some of these. Ooh, projectile glyph common. Well, let's try it here. So I can get some iron ore from that. Can I build one of these here? Will this grab... Mining shaft. Not enough resources nearby. Okay. So I assume this lets me get... This is like the peat machine. Oh, processing of common wood into tar. That's how we get tar. Okay. So I'm going to need to make a drainage pump. But I'm going to need tar and iron ingots to do so. So I think what I'm going to do is probably mine these out. And get that little bit of extra iron. Because there's a decent amount of it in this area, and I might as well just have a supply. I was not expecting this to have nearly as extensive automation, to be honest. Okay. I think I've searched the rest. We do have another one of these peat things. I haven't actually checked. Can I? No. Resources. Yeah, so we are actually just generating peat passively without even having to worry about being nearby. That, I like that, actually. Oh, this is... I already have this one managed. Okay, switch to the hammer. There we go. Because I'm going to need sandstone for a number of these things. Because I don't think I've been collecting much of it. Or iron? Sure. But yeah, I figured this was going to be a little bit more like survival crafter or Morrowindy, you know, go out and do a little bit. You know, honestly, I guess the easiest way of describing it was, I was expecting this to be RuneScape, but like as kind of like a single player experience. Let's see. Mugwort, mugwort, mugwort. I'm looking for red mushrooms. I'm sure they exist. I think I've seen them before, but they're not marked on the map. Which makes my life a little harder at finding them. I'm sure we'll just stumble across them eventually. I guess the other thing is I can actually use the ping. As just softwood, though. Okay. There's a big deer that I can fight. I killed the other deer. Okay. How tough are you? What? Okay. Well, on the plus side... Oh, it's up. Okay, I might actually be able to parry this. Okay, that... It was a little weird. But it's fine. It means that I can probably fight these guys no problem. Which means I can fight you. Deer! Wow. Okay, so the deer are actually less of a problem than I thought, and we can grab this. Whatever this had in it is mine now. Cool. I was honestly expecting deer to be a lot more of a problem. Well, that means I can fight those now. So I could keep looking around. Is that a bear? How do I feel about my chances of fighting a bear in the woods? It's level 17. Obviously, the basic soldiery guys have been a problem. However, if the bear is parryable... Not that one. Never mind. Alright, well, I'm fine and I'm home. Does that cost me anything? If it does, I'm not seeing it. So, yeah, actually, we're in a good spot. So we want to build a tar kiln. I'll build it over here. Maybe not. I don't want to put it near the ramp. Okay, tar kiln. Let's me put in softwood to get pitch, which we need. So we have lumber storage. Do I want to get Well, I guess we're going to need a pitman. So this turns sandstone into blocks. Do we just... Oh, we turned it all into stuff in the ground. That's why. I guess I'm going to have to do some quarrying. I really was not expecting this degree of, like, automation and, like, depth of crafting. Still haven't touched the magic system, and I probably should look into that real quick before I end this, too. I mean, we have our magic stave. But it feels like at least a little bit of this is... Oh, okay. Holy arrow techniques. So I have to go around shooting things with my magic to get there. We also have soul shards. And glyphs. Creation of elemental spells that are applied on touch. Form of projectiles. Okay. So this probably lets me make more of these. Or not? Okay. So I can put these into my lineup. And rename them. No, I think I'm going to leave it. Okay, so I guess what we need to do is go find some things to fight with my staff. I might not get to the magic system. It seems like it's going to require an amount of grinding that I don't know if I have time for. I guess if we went into one of the caves or dungeons, that would do the trick. Okay, sandstone block. There's some more sandstone over here. And might have another cart. Yeah, so every time I build these things or unlock new resources, it is giving me more tech to play with. That's why I was... I think I wasn't investigating very far because I didn't realize I had access to all this stuff. So we do have this guy who has a gun. That didn't work. Yeah, the problem is these guys are just going to kill me. Yeah. So the problem is I can't just, like, shoot and run away comfortably. I can, but it's not easy. Well, I guess maybe before I do that, maybe I should figure out building... Yeah, auto-loading. It's not building. We should see if I can make a better weapon. Yeah, lesser holy shard. So it could actually make the hunter's tunic. I suppose I might as well. Because this will give me a smidge of armor. It's not much, though. I think the main problem is I need to go fight things and gain levels. So I guess I could go into a cave and just fight for a while. Pouring at. Amount of extra fuel that can be obtained. Ornamental stones. Just in case that gets me something good. Let's see. We did get a sword level, which I should probably save up to just boost my basic attack to do more damage. Well, at least I'm not that weak looking. Oh, if I need sandstone, we've got a bunch out that direction. So let's see what it can get. Yeah, the problem is I need to fight and kill, not the horse, never the horse, but just fight and kill a bunch of things with magic damage. Can I actually block with my staff? No. Did I ever switch myself back to gameplay? I never actually did switch myself back to solo, did I? Had that realization after I stopped. And did not go back. I do appreciate that we don't have to worry too much about inventory space with these ingredients. Okay. All right. There we go. Luckily, the rats are not terribly threatening. So we have a faction event. Dark clouds gather suddenly and fierce wind sweeps through the village. Rain lashes on the rooftops and bends young trees to the ground while shutters rattle. Okay, so it's a storm. Organize repairs. Huh. That's interesting. So it's just a random event that I guess kind of went on there. Yeah. I can get a handful of peat. I don't think I want to try and do anything with these until I kill those bandits. And my efficacy of fighting bandits has been not amazing. Let's just grab a little bit more sandstone. And this should be enough that I can go back and at least do some basic management. Yeah, I'd like to mess with the magic system, but I think it's just a little out of reach for me. And that's okay. Alright, do I have enough? Put 10 more in. Should be fueling this thing, by the way. So, miner. We can... Well, what is the most valuable? Because this will give me common ore in a large radius. Stone in a large radius. Fibers in a large radius. Unfortunately, I don't know... Well, I guess we could build one of these things. Up here. Just to see if it'll harvest from a ground node. Yeah, no resources nearby. So I think I'm going to have to find a node of this stuff that I haven't harvested yet. That's easy enough. Luckily, building and deconstructing things costs no resources. It's just... Or no additional resources. Like, I don't lose anything breaking stuff down. Which I really appreciate. Too many games kind of punish you. Okay, so let's do drainage pump. Expected efficiency 100%. So, as long as I don't break this ground node, this will just get me 1 iron ore per minute. Neat. So, what we'd like to do is probably wait for this iron ore, all of these iron ores to kind of come back. And then do the same thing with the sandstone, like all the way down there, or even here, actually. Because there's a bunch in those kind of immediate areas. I bet there's like above ground veins that I can find if I really go looking for them. So can I build anything else? No, because I'm going to need more of everything. Hey, at least we've got iron income. Which means that, yes, if I really wanted to, I could actually just play this like an idle game. Storage is full. So I guess in that case, ore processing speed, auto-loading. Let's take a look at this one. Auto-load threshold. Takes raw resources from global storage when the quantity is higher. Transferred processes okay, oh, that's so nice. Okay, fibers into rope. Common wood processing speed and enables auto-loading. Which means maybe I want to move this over here. And then figure out, what do I need for this one? Soft lumber and tar. And I'm seeing a bunch of small trees down there. And up here. Well, you know what? Killing them with magic. Wow, we were doing great for a second. Alright. We've learned more. What are we doing on magic? Magic arts. Holy magic. We are making progress, so yeah, I just need to start fighting things. I think the main problem I have with the magic system is that I can't block. I can kind of dodge, but like the timing on it is a little rough. If I could kite better, that might work, but that also does present the potential problem of the game having balance issues. Okay, I need 14 soft lumber. Oof. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go a little further. Do we go a little further out? I don't know. I need some soft lumber here. Here we go. I don't think I'm going to put a mining machine here. Because we should get something that is giving me wood over time. I thought I had gotten a lot of wood, but I guess I've been using it to craft all sorts of things. Back off. There we go. Whole mess of wheat. That should be enough to fuel my production. Because yeah, let's try and get an auto wood harvester if we can. Problem is that also requires soft lumber and sandstone blocks in quantities. I mean, that's kind of this whole process, though. Okay, let's start with the debarker. Okay, so now this will auto-load the circular saw and the tar kiln whenever there's nothing left in them, which makes my life so much easier. And then it will automatically take the resources from them and put them back into global storage. We still could use the stone saw machine, but I also need a ton of soft lumber for that. Well, I guess I'm gonna head for this sandstone over here. Granite. Because I want to leave the areas kind of close to my base alone, as I'm more likely to want to put mining machines with them. It does seem like we have tons of potential lumber. Let's see. All over the place. But yeah, I do actually really like the automation systems. I apologize that I hadn't noticed them up until, like, the devs were like, hey, you missed this kind of crucial bit. But yeah, you can really get your whole, like, resource chain to run itself automatically. Which, I don't know, for me with survival crafting games, especially having played, oh god, what was the really rough one? Ark and Conan Exiles always felt kind of slow with their resource handling, and, you know, I guess the real answer is, playing Factorio ruined a lot of survival crafters for me, because having to manage all your resource systems, it's fun for a little while, but eventually hit kind of an upper limit where you're like, I don't really want to manage this thing anymore. Oh, they're both going for me. Wait, he's still wounded. I still don't think it's worth it. I mean, maybe if I, like, run away. Okay, that is an option. We're not going to be able to kill these guys with... Yeah, we're not going to be able to kill them with magic. But I was able to kill them by cheese. Okay, so that was actually one of these camps. So we should go back and figure out where they were camped so I can loot their bodies. Where's the other one? Or loot their encampment? Because this is the first time I've actually managed to kill those guys. Turns out the Relancer is just using long cooldown abilities makes a difference. I don't think they had much. Some food resources. I think they had more on them, on their person more than anything else. Still, useful to know I can actually kill those guys now. Because we're going to want to clear at least some of those camps out. Okay. So can I build this? I need the sandstone blocks. Which means I have enough. Cool. Do we get the sawmill? I think so. Holy shit, this thing is huge. 7 common trees. 8. There's a 9. There's something about 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. I think I'm just going to go for that. I'm just going to leave it there. Haphazard, I'm sure. But at least this will get us a softwood every 40 seconds. Logic on that is mostly... we need softwood for a lot of things. I'm going to need the sandstone blocks. But yeah, getting one of each of these resource processors is going to be huge. I'm going to go for this one. Hopefully these deposits recover kind of quickly. It might be one of those where I'm in a... Okay, I do notice that every once in a while I stop attacking for some reason. Oh, right. Characters. Holy Guard. Quests, Beaster. No, that's not it. Okay, inventory. We want to level up. Yeah, I wasn't putting a whole lot of points into these. So increase in magic art damage, elemental block and cooldown reduction. Agility is range damage, crit, dodge. I'm still thinking I go for strength. I'd like to go for a magic system, but I think I'm a punchy guy today. At least for now. I'd like to level up the magic once, though. Because I'm so close. Okay. Let's get this stone down. Because, yeah, if I can have a stone miner, even if it's not great. Yeah, putting it here, like right here, it might get all 4 nodes. Does depend on if those nodes ever recover. I think they do. I guess the one thing I could try doing is resting. Interesting. Gives you a small resting bonus. I was assuming it would be one of those where we'd, you know, pass the time or something. What's that? I have no idea. Maybe we can upgrade structures at a later date. Okay. So, we are going to need a lot more of those lumber. Let's see. Tar storage. Oh, global storage capacity for tar. That makes sense. Okay, let's put that in there. I guess the other thing I could do is break these down, but I'm kind of really appreciating having this whole system just automatically do things for me. Let's see. I'll give you enough. But I'm going to need a lot of soft lumber for it. So I think I'm going to leave this here. We did actually manage to take a look a little bit deeper at this base building system, which is what I was hoping to do. And it does feel like it keeps adding more complexity. I think once we get copper ore, we might be able to start messing around with precious metals and see what I can do with that. We also have not even touched farming. Yeah, feeds grains to nearby animals, provides common hides and fats. So that's going to be helpful. And then I know we can also auto-harvest fibers in a larger radius. But an amount of that is heavily predicated on farming, which is time-consuming. I think I'm going to pick these up. I think I need to figure out a better farming system than this. And spot, too. Because, yeah, I was going to just lose this whole thing. And so having a slightly more organized field, maybe in a flat area, would go really far. Especially because, yeah, it's going to take a while for these things to grow on their own. Or maybe I was just missing some part of the process, and there are absolutely ways to get more. I'm really curious when we get access to better weapons. I guess actually the answer is basic weapons, magic weapons, basic armor, miscellaneous. Yeah, so I think the trick would have been maybe getting a better, oh yeah, getting better pickaxe and whatnot, which would probably be helpful. Saying large deposits, so I wonder if there's actually even bigger ones that we're still very much early in this map. Also, like, this map's felt huge, and I've only barely scratched the surface of it. Anyway, before I go, I should mention that Ars Notoria is out on Steam, so if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It is early access there, which means that it is still got some bugs, some rough edges, and whatnot. However, I think it's a fairly small group of developers, and they've been already releasing, yeah, they already put out a major patch just 3 days ago addressing some of the basic issues with the game, and should be adding more. I mean, who knows what the overall, like, let's see, what is the early access plan for this one? It says at least a year. I would expect a little longer. This is a huge and ambitious game, but honestly, like, having even just put, what, an hour or two into this, I'm pretty impressed so far. It really does feel like an expansive fusion between Survival Crafter and kind of sort of Morrowind. It's got a little bit of Morrowind in the DLC, my brain is cooked, in the DNA. And I can only imagine I'm going to keep finding fun similarities between that and other systems. But, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, if you want to pick it up and play yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. And I guess before I go, I should say a very quick thank you to Xron Software for reaching out and sponsoring this video. It was very kind of you. It was a ton of fun, and yeah, I look forward to coming back to this in a couple of months, a year, or whatever. Whenever there's like some big patches to get just a little further in. Because I actually really do like these like open world RPG-ish games where you can do the base building. Because that was something I always wanted in, like, they had a little bit of it in Oblivion. It was terrible in Skyrim. Fallout 4 actually did a good job of it, but it still kind of feels like the fusion between somewhat open world adventure RPG and survival crafter has not really been tapped, and this actually is a super promising approach so far. And I also feel like I could go around building a bunch of production machines and really crank some of these up. Because, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't even take too long for me to get some of these set up. It's mostly just getting enough soft lumber. I think part of the problem is this thing is prioritizing the tar kiln. Oh, if I set this to 10, or even just 2? Auto load threshold. I see. So yeah, when we have 2 lumber, it'll put it in. So that way, hopefully it goes into the circular saw. I just wasn't pulling it out for some reason. Confusing. Well, we'll figure it out. For now, at least, I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. Well, for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.